say, I don't want to be a part, I don't want to be no friends with you. Alright, but not completely because if me and grow up and I know me not involved in a certain things and I go try setting up them way, this can reach one different level, so I separate myself from them. Anyways, I see one of them text me on Instagram now. You didn't get that thing they sort out? Because one of them text me and said, him hear me name in one police group coming from NIB. So I'm like, that this is genuine. I'm like, no man, I said two police this rise up against me, but them are work together to make it look real. A serious situation me nowadays, Marvin. And God grace me there, Here comes the worst part. All of that I tricked them, told them I'm gone overseas. We sort it out, man. We go into the police. I'm gone overseas. In which we never gone overseas. Did a Jamaica same way. As I said, I tricked them because I already know it was a setup, so me I play a mind game. Anyways, 1 month pass. I didn't hear from them never me or nothing. March. I'm going to see me in a March. So, them see they must say, alright, him dey back at Jamaica now. So anyways, I'm going to get warning, say, Darren, stay far from Gregory Park.
That's in Portmore? Gregory Park?
Gregory Park.
Oh, so Portmore police.
Not even, one of them, as I say, this big, a journalist did want hear this pan TV, but he never reach out back to me.
Yo, hear what me I say? Hold on. Hear what me I say? No, I don't want him called no name over here so tonight.
No, I'm not.
I am going to meet up with you tomorrow.
But they overseas, because I start, my parents start stress, right. So I kind of breathe, I start get fearful, because I realize that them out to kill me. Sorry, analyze me.
Hold on, I have a phone number for the inspector from iProbe. I'm going to give you the inspector from iProbe phone number. With his permission, I'm going to talk to him. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take your phone number. I'm going to pass it on to him. And I'm telling you why I'm telling you this, because with my interaction with that gentleman today, that man wants Jamaica police force to clean up. When you see an inspector shaking your hand, as he did mine today, and the man said, continue what you're doing. We appreciate what you are doing, and we want more like you. Yeah. So, me and you go talk. But continue with the story. I'm glad to you're overseas.
Good work, man.
Yeah, man, respect.
Right. Yeah. Alright, so.
And no come back here. No come back to Jamaica until me. In there. No come back here.
Yeah, this app is start out before I come back, right?
Yeah.
Anyways. Fast forward too much, one of them see me. Anyways, one night I say, alright, I'm gonna stay at home. I'm been and get dream say police are try analyze me. So I say, no man. Wake up cross one morning and I call my next virgin where them a try set up to. And I say, bro, say them not stop. Because I just get a dream say like police are try analyze me. Bear in mind, this is in March and about a month or January, my twin brother get a dream saying, Darren, somebody want to analyze me? And I say, no, not that time. No, if me and nobody in, because I'm not a troublesome person, right? I don't give trouble. I'm not involved in any illegal activities. I just do my business and go home, basically, right?
Yeah.
So, in March now, one of the police them see me, right? One morning now, I haven't been sleeping there because remember I've been getting warnings to just stay away from there, right? So anyways, I'll go there sometimes to wash my clothes and check up on my mom and stuff. Anyways, I was there the morning. So the night play out, it has to be God and it has to be some protection. That's why I strongly believe in a God and encourage everybody on the live right now. Always stay prayed up. We're in a spiritual war. Stay prayed up and make sure your faith growing on God. Anyways, so how the night played out, my mom normally sleep in her room. But for some strange reason, my mom didn't sleep in her room that morning, right? And just make this clear, I'm from the Gregory Park company. I grew up in a place called Gulf, right? But however, it's still close by. So you have the scheme and you have the Gulf, but I live in the scheme area, right? So anyways, that night when I go in after 12, I say, all right, I'm going to sleep here for the night. End up sleeping in my mom's room, which is at the front of the house. Right? So I was like, why my mom not sleeping in her room? This is the first time ever my mom always sleep in her room, and it is just weird. So I'm sorry, let's get a little rest and sleep up her room. And I think I'll go try going in my room, sleep up her room. While me asleep, me hear knocking in the morning. Because remember, I tell you, say, my dep on my guard, you know. Me hear knocking in the morning. Knock, after 4. Police. So remember, I tell you, I been get the dreams and the warnings. Me make sure I run through the house, I jump my back wall, and run going at somebody else's house close by. I saw me save my life the morning there. So basically, the same police, them through them know me have the message them and everything on my phone. And I did I tell some people what them did I do to me. Them I try analyze me now. So them send, I have the video, I have all of the video them on my phone. I have them come with a warrant saying suspected, where would I call it? Firearm, right? Me I tell her, oh, the police them have set me up, you know. Because them have the power to do it, you know. These are two, them they in the force good while, right? When them come, them never know. Them first, them basically them write on the information from the warrant. They can say that wasn't a real gun warrant. So I tell you, say these are things where them do. I remember say me grew up in a garrison, so I know things where them do and what them capable of. Them same policemen, as I tell you, these were once my friends, so I know what them capable of. They write a gun warrant and they'll analyze you, put a gun on you, nothing comes out of it. That's how they are. So that's why I never reported them. Because I realized that one of the policemen, he had an incident before, and all the police force did was move him, and he got promoted after doing, and I'm not going to call his name, but he did something so major. He came on news, right? And I'm surprised to see them just move him, go on different station and promote him. So a man can do something like that and just move him. So I realize, say, Darren, it makes sense to report them, you know, because nothing not come out tight. So me just say, you know what, me I do my next best thing and just leave the island. Remember, you know, these are the same policemen that said I was wanted. But anyways, they didn't leave the warrant, right? Because them write it on. The police them have them little tricky thing. Them can write on them thing and to make it look real because they have the power to do it. The police force right now is really dangerous and some of them they cover for each other. So even this what me I do right now is a really serious game. Serious thing me the boys because I trust in a God and I know God really from save me the man there. We can talk and him give me another chance to have a voice. We just tell her like get to you them do them little thing. Just be careful because you know have to involve in nothing for police come analyze it. People can tell any lies on you and police just come them not run no checks, them just come analyze you and that's just it. Right? So anyways, Mr. say it gets serious. I run out of the house. It was 4 jeeps, the same AFAT that analyzed the 2 young men in St. Anne's. Those are the police that came. The same. So it was 4 jeep of them. Anyways, escape. I say, nah man, this I get serious and tell my parents them and tell no my parents them did already know. And start tell my friend and say, yo, I never know say them would have got them extent for me. No man, them man I really want to hurt my man. And then tell my parents say show up at the police station with a lawyer, right? They must say, alright, no problem. When my lawyer called, reach out to my local police station in Gregory Park, they had no information on me. They don't even know my name. The police was asking my lawyer, what is his alias? So my lawyer was like, if you guys went for someone, why are you asking for alias? But I know that the police at my police station wouldn't have any information because this is just all a set up by 2 policemen that wants to get rid of me, right? So my lawyer ended up texting back and said, we reached out to 100-man police station and the police wants you to come in, right? So me say, alright, no problem. Remember, I know say it's a setup. He and the same police, the man them a friends. So I say, I'm not go in. I not trust this. Because then we put you behind bars and throw some charge for you when I go so. But anyways, I move forward and I go so and say, alright, here I go do this. I play a smart game. Right? The Tuesday, but if you go in, I didn't go in. The Wednesday, my lawyer say, oh, you make me waste my time and top lawyer, you know. I say, oh, you make me waste my time and whatever. And I say, you know, so I just not trust this. This just not feel right. But anyways, I make up my mind. I say, I go in. Spiritual advisor say, all right, go on in, man. And I say, all right, I go in. But I know how the police force here, they will set you up, they will pull stunt and set you up just because you want to get a youth. The police have the power for holding in a jail or when they don't do nothing. You see people go to jail, things with them not do. So I say, Darren, this not going to be your destiny. Now make them throw me in a cell. I have an opportunity to leave, I'm going to leave. So I say, alright, I'm going to go into them door. On my way, they said they just want me for questioning. I'm saying, okay, all right, no problem. You can go in for that. On my way going in the door, they texted my lawyer. We no longer want him in custody. No, we no longer want him for questioning. We want him in custody. So I'm like, what? So I'm like, all right, I get my full confirmation now. This is a setup. These police. Remember, these are corrupt police I'm dealing with, you know, I know them. And they have friends in high places. Anyways, my uncle had a friend, right? I think he's a senior superintendent. We reached out to him, he called me, and he was like, all right, I'm going to check this and see what's going on. What's your name? When the man punched his name on the system, Marvin, the man said nothing come up for me. He went silent for about a minute. My uncle called me the next day and said, Darren, I don't know what kind of police they may have did, but you know, say the sooner superintendent, when the man run a name, the man said nothing for you, you don't want it, nothing. Tell all the senior superintendent that said to me, say, oh, what kind of corruption this? Him, so the man say, you know. And my uncle said, Darren, don't say about nothing, you know. I said, nah, say about nothing, but as I said, I have a voice to talk now, I have to talk. Anyways, that happened now, I say, just shame head. Him call me the day when I leave the island. Remember, if you want to, you know, you're going to get barred from airports. Your name is going to come up in a raid. I left the island smooth, as I told you. I've never been charged. I'm not in any wrongdoings. I'm just a businessman from the ghetto, trying to make it out, right? Trying to help my family. And 2 policemen just set me up. So I just left. I just realized, hey, this country full of corruption, bad mind. The police, them what you think? We're going to look out for you and help you. You come like, them nah help you, them I bring you down. So I just say, no, you just make the move and just leave. Them put me in a spot, but you know God will open doors, right? Because I'm a strong believer in Christ, right? So that happened, that's the story. So,
all right, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Sorry for that. From the comment section. Thank you, Janet. That's a very good question. Why would your lawyer send you by yourself to the station?
No, he didn't send me by myself. He sent me with another lawyer.
Oh, with another lawyer?
Yes, because he couldn't make it. He had a case.
One of his deputy. Oh, okay.
Right. One of his counsels.
So after that attorney received the message that you're not wanted.
Yeah, while we were on our way. You're right.
We're on our way. So you turn back.
No, alright, so she was in her car, I was in a car, right? She stopped. And she said, I went in her car and she said, I'm waiting to hear from council. Plans has changed, right? So I said, okay, no problem. While I was in the car, she said, council said they don't want you for questioning anymore. They want you in custody. So I'm like, all right, Darren, this look like it now. I'm not going. Now I'm gonna set me up, right? Because you see, once I get behind the bars, then you're not gonna have a voice no more. You're not gonna have no phone in the morning. My lawyer said, all right, they have up to 48 hours to put a charge on you, but I wasn't taking that risk. I never born for no jail house. I tell myself, I'm not go behind no bars, because I never do nothing wrong, right? So I say, all right then, I'm not going to no, because I know I'm not do nothing wrong, right? When you can't tell me what I want me for, it just doesn't make any sense. As I told you, I already knew it was a setup. I knew it was the policemen doing this, and they have friends. So,
and this happened 2026?
Yeah, this year, March. In March, I think 16 to be exact. They were even at my house, 12 policemen. My mother said she called 13 police. And bear in mind, my parents are Christian people, right? They know I'm not involved in anything. And to say, I see the unaliving them, but the police them do like a week after, and it hurt me because I say, me no say, those young men were innocent. You know why? Because they did the same to me, and me could have been unalive, and then me couldn't talk up right now. I would have a voice right now to say, yes, a true police, we set your people, we tell police, say, yeah, do this, yeah, do that, when nothing goes up. So I know, and the police, they're not doing an investigation to find out if it's true. And that is the problem with the JSCF right now. Bear in mind, you have good policemen, because I have some friends, they're 100%, they're good, right? But you have some corrupt ones, and it's like the corrupt ones are the ones on the front line duty. And that has to be changed if the country doesn't get any better. And right now it's not.
The corrupt ones are the ones on frontline duty.
Yeah, that's how it looks at this point. That's how it looks. It's the corrupt ones.
Somebody's saying something missing in the story. Jalissa, what is missing in the story? What do you think is missing in the story? Jalissa, what do you think is missing in the story? Nothing. I don't see nothing missing in this story. I mean, this is his version. And for me, just from what I've heard, I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it. I have the pictures, I have the messages, I have everything can show. Remember, I have solid proof. That's why they want to analyze me. I have solid proof in my phone, sir.
No, listen.
This is not no made up. I have proof.
You know, Darren.
Yeah.
Darren, and to all the people who are watching on YouTube and wherever you watch from. And the police them where them are watch, but nobody knows them are watch. Probably some of them where either they say we're involved in them are pre me right now, and I wonder. Here we go. This mouse got away from Uno, yeah? The mouse here got away. That's why you didn't Darren Mousa or Mousa?
No. Yeah, that is Mousa. I know Mansa Mousa is a rich African black man.
Mansa Mousa, yeah, man.
This is the last name.
Yeah, man, you're smart. Very smart. To the Jamaica Constabulary Force, to the good police that's out there. I don't know about nobody, but me love and respect you. I'm going to say this tonight. To the good police officers that are in Jamaica, I met a number of them today by iPro. I met a few of them over by Indicom. I met a few of them on the road. Sometimes road traffic, once them will stop me. Sometimes just interaction with some of them. and I don't care what nobody wants to say, it is not all the police officers in Jamaica that are this evil and corrupt, and not all of them.
Definitely not.
I'm telling you, it's not all the police officers. Yeah? I'm going to send a big shout out and a lot of respect and salute to all the police and soldiers in Jamaica that are genuinely protecting the people of Jamaica, that are genuinely doing your job. You see, sometimes, you can have 100 bad police out of the 14,000, and the 100 bad police make the entire force look like nothing is happening there. And the 100 bad police are the ones who them give the badge. Are them, just like what he said, those are the ones they promote. Because the inspector them are collect money off of them, the foot soldier there. So them give them promotions. Me not ask you, me I tell you what me know. Me I tell you what me know. Me no want nobody, I mean, you're entitled to your feelings, but you cannot say that it's all police that is the same thing. That's not true. Me I tell you, say, I know all of them. There are good police officers out there. And when we're done, we're going to sift the police force like when they are sift blow out sand in a sieve. And you say, what is left in the sieve? Any man who do construction, no. When they done sieve, we come. So we usually just come with the sieve and dash it to his side. Garbage. Watch. And it has already started to them. It telling us we don't talk. So all of the police them, oh, by the way, I heard something very good from iProbe today. Usually police officers who are being investigated, there is something set up where they cannot travel. So them travel document, them can't leave the island. They might not be in police custody, but once they are involved in an investigation, them can't leave the country. So when I heard that from iProbe today, I felt very good about that. So now me know drunk crowd, the only thing you can do is go on one little boat, because 70% of the country is not protected. But me go no idea. Because we don't have one out of two things to do. You either leave this damn country or you're going to face your judgment. And your judgment has started. Because that boy, I am going to be the flipping stone that is in your shoe, the pebble that is in your shoes. You never feel one rock stone in your shoes, and Lord God, you can't wait to take off your boot to shake it out. I am going to be your nightmare. Because with me, Jamaicans will sleep comfortable. A 61-year-old man from Westmoreland called me just before I came on the live. The man said, every 3 o'clock, he wake up because at them the hours the police come and yard. 61-year-old. He's shaken up. The man flipping nerves. Old age. It's unsettled. It's unsettled. See that? Speed harvest and me too. Everybody. Look at the amount of persons who wants to give a story. See that? On call for Christ. Marvin add me. All right. Here we go on. Me no, I know everybody me really want add, But me go add you because I don't know what you want to say, please. Darren, you have contact to me. Make sure that I get your number. Please reach out to my office tomorrow. When I go to Indicom needs to have this information. Ren, you know, so I'm gonna link you already. I'm gonna come by Jungle and cover this. Jamaica needs to understand that these corrupt police, they're still there. They're still there. I put people pitney on friggin' list and then call them when I will say, yeah, go ahead, Reponse. Listen, dog. If you run some money, me get you off a list. $1 million. $1 million. Jamaica will not hear what the youth say. $1 million friggin' dollar. The Jamaican police are gonna ask him to take him off of a list for something that he don't know nothing about.
Yeah, right now them have the name of station and everything.
If he had a criminal record, he couldn't have fly out of Jamaica.
So I want to clear up my things. I'm not make them make me leave my country. I just leave because my mother start a worry and them thing there. And me know say I not have enough power to fight them. Because as I say, these are corrupt cops. I know them too well. They'll analyze you, you style analyze you, and nothing comes out of it. Sometimes they'll dress up as civilians from analyze you and pretend that it was gunmen that analyze you when it was them. So as I tell them, I know them too well. Because I've heard stories about them. As I tell us, all over group in a community say no information that I. So if one man knows something, he might tell me. So I know. So it corrupt, man. Wicked. But me now make cause of them, I can't come back to my home country where I love so much, you know?
Jamaica, I don't know much money, I don't know much. Yes. No man, you're gonna come back to Jamaica. You're gonna come back to Jamaica. As a matter of fact, I promise, I'm gonna make you a promise that when you come back, I will be there with you when you visit one of them in a prison. You're gonna visit one of them in a prison because they're gonna do that. And you're gonna tell him, say you forgive him. But you're gonna serve your time. I forgive you, but you're gonna serve your time. They're gonna look in your face and realize that the person who I should have unalived come offer me forgiveness in a prison. Them Africa prison. So tonight, all of the police, you can't start doing anything you want because Marvin, Edgar, I mean, I'm gonna say something. You don't have to look for me. Me can't tell you no when me I go there. You don't have to look for me. Me a one man. As a matter of fact, there are few police stations I need to visit. Just like when me go visit iProbe and DPP because me no wanted. Me no wanted. Me have a few police stations. Because there are few police when me I look for. Me I can't look for who no. You don't have to worry yourself. You not have to look for me. I can be found. I promise you, I am going to be the pebble in your flipping shoes. The pebble in your shoes. I'm not tap because me, you see now that, you know what is happening to me now? Guess what's the good thing about this? Eh? I now have some inspectors and some other people. Mark, I mean, I really trust. I don't trust nobody that easily, you know. Because my spirit tell me to run with God. But something happened today that was beautiful. And I got confirmation again from inspectors. Inspectors and detectives who shook my hand. I say, you're doing a great job and Jamaica needs more like you. No, man, don't man say, you know, I'm afraid about trust him. Let me tell you something. You don't even understand. You think of me, I lead myself? You think this is hype? God, I can't me through this.
Amen.
And when they see me, watch. What is Javdan say? Mouth can say anything. And I laugh. Javdan. Anyways, respect Darren. We're gonna talk. There's this other person here. Come on, if done by the latest 10 o'clock. So we have 40 minutes over here. 40, 50, 50 minutes. And then we done. I have to take. I'm gonna know some have to finish with the XRP. I have to finish with the XRP. Yeah, man, go again. On call. On call.
Good news.
Yeah.
You hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right. So I was the person who spoke to you earlier today with the burn.
Yes.
Right. So up to today, I don't know why.
Hold on. Don't say nothing more. Ladies and gentlemen, you see this lady that's about to speak to you? Oh my God. When I talk about the injustice, it's not just the police officers in Jamaica that we have a problem with and with corruption in there. You see some lawyers, you have some lawyers, and you have some judge. You have some judge. You have some judge. You have some judge. You have some Jamaican judge and some police and some liar and some politician. Where you see, if we not get rid of them, you see, if we not get rid of them, yeah, you don't have some judge, you know. Them is the literal death, the angle flipping thing missing, and the hand on upon their head. To make them the perfect demon. This lady is gonna tell you how right now she's 25% burnt from acid. 25%. And she'll tell you the very person who did that street I run up and down, and she can't get no justice. Talk your story.
Okay, good night, everyone. So, it was the 1st of April 2021. You know, I was sitting on the premises and I have an iPad. I just came down and I had an iPad. I was texting my daughter and talking. And a man came in. He's supposed to be a plumber, right? So he had a job to do. And not for me. But he came on the premises and he sat down. While he sat down there, he had some bottles of stuff, plumbing items that there for. So a male family friend was sitting on the veranda. And my head was down in the iPad. And all I could hear was an expletive. And by the time I look up, I was doused with acid. So I spent a month in KPH. I went to State Hospital. I went to UWI. And that's where I did 2 major surgeries. And it went to court. Now, the thing about it, a report was taken, right, by a female police. And it went to court. When the judge asked to see me, and she saw me, she put her hand over her mouth because of the severity of the burn. And to my surprise, you know, after she told me that the next year would be at circuit, within like a week, they called me back at Arbitrary courthouse, and I was told that the case was thrown out, just like that.
Hold on, you then call her back and tell us that the case was thrown out.
Yeah. And she told me
a person who got doused.
And she saw the medical report. She saw it and she was, as I said, her hand went over her mouth because she couldn't believe. And the thing about it, she told me if I want to blame somebody, I must blame the prosecutor and the police. That's what she told me. A female judge.
The female judge tell us that if you want somebody to blame, you must blame the police and the prosecutor.
The prosecutor.
The judge. Hey, people, for those of you who don't know, when I didn't know that the judge is higher than the police and the prosecutor, when I didn't know that the judge can make a lot of other decisions. The judge can make her own decision based on the evidence provided. Huh? When I know that the judge can even make other recommendations if she believes that there's some foul play with the evidence or something is not right. That's why you're the judge and you sit down and I see it. You control that case. You determine what happened. Even in a case with jurors, even in a case where there are jurors who come to a decision, if a judge feel like, no. Something not right with this. The judge can overthrow that decision. Yeah, true. If I am wrong and there's any legal mind here, you can correct me. I am not an attorney and I'm not offering any legal advice. Yeah? Anything I'm saying is just my own opinion and also for educational purposes. The judge, you know, we're talking about the judge. We're not talking about the people who call the person, Your Honor. Your Honor. My Lord, and Your Honor. Huh? There's a reason for those titles, you know. There's a reason for the title. I use them at the big seats up. You are presiding over the facts, the evidence, the matter. And the judge, I got to tell this victim here. The judge, I got to tell the woman, say, if you want anybody to blame the liar, the police and the prosecutor.
Let me tell you something interesting. When his daughter saw me, she couldn't believe it. She came over to me and she said, she can't believe that him did it. She, the daughter, was the one who told me that this same man, his son, which is her brother, did the same thing to his baby mother. The only thing that the baby mother died. She was asleep and he poured the chemical in her mouth. And she died. They make their own chemical, you know. Because when I was in KPH, the surgeon were trying to figure out what type of chemical was this. I mean, I tell Marvin, when the judge tell me that, I tell them, I turn up in the office report out, I'm a cry, me ball, and me ball go down for me, because I can't believe a judge, a woman judge that look and everything. You understand? He said, me didn't know me get burned because I said, boy, there was a conflict. There was nothing me don't know me get burned for. Because I said, I just came down.
Sorry, my little brother was calling. The case can be reopened based on the nature of what happened. This is not a petty matter. It's not a petty matter. Yeah? This matter can be reopened. One, you just need the right attorney. You can appeal the judgment. The statute of limitations, I think she still has time. I think she has time. Based on the nature of, because this is a crime. It's a crime. It's a serious crime too. Yeah, because she could have died. So it's attempted murder. She could have died. It's 25% of her body that's burnt. That's a crime. It's attempted murder. It's a substance that could have taken her life. So it's not a petty matter. So with that, there's no statute of limitations for that. Based on my knowledge. Again, I'm not an attorney. Yeah. But I believe strongly the case can be reopened. And I'm going to help you to reopen this case now. I am going to do what I can to help you reopen this case. You deserve justice. Me not support no man who grown and abuse no woman. Me not support no woman who go around and abuse man. Because it's a twofold thing for me. Twofold. Because you do have some women who they will provoke a man to wrath. So I mean, I go come over here, so but statistics have shown that more men in Jamaica have been violent, brutally violent, to our women, and nothing comes out of it. I have a young lady she's from Cherry Tree Lane again, where her boyfriend took a pickaxe stick. Anybody know pickaxe? Our farmer them use pickaxe. Or hold up that big metal thing where you can use to dig up dirt and stuff. And when he used it, and the hit that he gave her in the head, the skull was cracked from back to front. The chop was going at the woman's head. Of course, she instantly passed out. When she sent me the picture of them cut out her hair to stitch up back, she have stitches from here, so go right back to the back of her head. She have stitches from the front of her head, go right back to the back of her head. Right here in Jamaica. That man is still walking up and down in Jamaica. Choo-choo. Yeah. Yeah.
Likewise.
And after him do it, and him sister she pass out, him tell them say, throw some water upon her. That's some water upon her. Because you know after you're unconscious. You know what I say, look well? The same young lady reached out to me. She asked me for about 12 piece of plyboard and about a couple sheet of zinc. And I'm going to give it to her. I have the pictures in my phone. When me tell you, say every day I have different kinds of people with different kinds of situation will reach out to me. You have a clue enough. When you hear me talk and me talk, I am talking from someone with experience. Someone who gets the facts where you not get. So it's not for you to talk. How am I talk like him did it? I do not just show up on a scene and start to talk. Me go there. I me listen. I me collect information. I me watch videos. I me do what me supposed to do. And that is why my videos, nobody can challenge them. Would you ever hear one police that said, no, man. Yo, my attorney have to come after you because nothing never goes so. A liar tell for me. No, they can't do that. Because the citizens gave me information that they're not giving to the police. I have videos that I showed to the inspector at iProbe today. But him never see that, him never seen the video there yet. And he must say, but we don't get this. And me, I have to tell him that the young man from St. Mary, that his medical certificate, he has the medical certificate. And he must say, really? I wouldn't get, me said, because the people don't trust you. That's what I told him. I said, officer, the people not trust you no. Them not trust you no. They don't know which police to trust. They don't know who to trust. So what I am going to do, based on the fact that me come here, so I may interact with Uno, I may realize that Uno now put on, and they have said stuff that convinced me that the people up at iProbe that I spoke to today, they are for Jamaica. They love Jamaicans. They want police to be arrested. And I felt friggin' good leaving from iProbe today. Before, as me stepped through the door, the young man who sat at the door, he said, hold on, don't tell me. He was trying to remember my name. And I stand up there, I stand up right at the door. I wait for going, I hear him. I'm say, Marvin. And him say, you know what he said? He said, yo, he said, me watch all of your videos. He said, me respect what you're doing for the Jamaican people. He's a police officer. I'm a police. By the time I did it, the detectives came in, they saw me. Who for shake me and who for thump off his. Yeah, I spoke to them. That was iProbe, full of police. It confirmed that the good police officers in Jamaica, they understand me when me talk. Them know say me, I'm not somebody who support criminal. Me not support criminal. And I've already said it, I'm going to say it on my channel tonight again. Any one of you know that your son, your man, your husband, your pitney, well, son or pitney, I same thing, yeah, or a family member of you, if you don't know, say you no pitney a criminal, do not call me to represent no criminal. Me not represent no criminal. Criminal for their prison. I represent innocent Jamaicans. Let it be said on the friggin' record. Because me have some little wannabe idiot police. So me not hear you talk about how much thousands of people civilians kill. Because the truth is, now we know for a fact, that who we say were civilians, were police in disguise. Enough of the instances, not all of them, enough of the instances. And again, you're going to say, oh, you know that, well, we have proof now that a number of police have been arrested for what? For contract killings. True. So when it happens in the news, I saw me song on me or something say, see that? I told you. I shall see that. When people say police officer was arrested in Portmore because the police officer, the sergeant, backing gun, I think it was one of them driving company car. I don't know if a Uber or Lyft, or one of them in a Kingston, and thief him man car. Police, I go ball up him man like Kingston, take him man car, and then them a Portmore, them back him up in a one plaza, Portmore. The sergeant. Then you hear inspector of police with 2 soldiers for one of the biggest cocaine drug bust in Jamaica. Inspector. So yesterday I said, hold on. So, when I work on, and I say, when I have a Jamaican man, want to know I give, want to give, must be 15 years for ganja where the man have him house. And I'm going to talk about marijuana. And I want to talk about, and with all of this, there's one more person I want to, and quickly, I'll give about 5 minutes purpose. Thank you, on-call. You have direct contact to me. All I want to talk to me. When I have direct contact to me, I will see how I can get your matter back into the court so you can get some justice. I will do what I can to help you to get justice, yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, man. Welcome and big up yourself. We're praying for you and we love you. Yeah, girl?
Love you too, man.
Bless up yourself. Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, mama. Bless up yourself. Thank you. Purpose. One. Quickly.
Yes, sir, Marvin. Good night, sir.
Manners and respect.
Yeah, man, I tried to reach out to you for a long while now.
We are
All right, so I have an incident in Nigel.
Hold on, man.
No, man. We need help. We need help and we don't have nobody to help. We are alone of help.
No, man, on me down, man. Don't me down. No, man, on me down.
Yeah, man, watch on my straight like arrow, man, but we need help. We need help. Me ask for your number from when to talk to you, sir.
All right, talk to me. Where
all right. Me need to understand this, right? All right, so on the 11th, last month, I was taking my wife and my son to beach in Negril, right?
Yes.
However, it was Sunday, and she said she wanted to draw some money at the bank. So I was riding my bike. My son upon the bike and my wife upon the bike. You know, so I was small and I over bike business.
Yes.
However, the sun was so hot. So I said, all right, I ride the bank gate lock. So I said, all right, I ride up on the sidewalk and then I ride go and look a tree to get some shade for my little son. Because I look up at me. When I ride up now, I never see the police. Then I come off of the bike and tell my son to sit down on the bike, and same time I see police. I'm coming from behind me. They said I must come down after there with the bike. And as I was coming down, they stopped me. I stopped. They asked me if my bike licensed and insured. I said, yes, fully licensed and insured. They asked me for my driver's license. I turned to them and I said, my Jamaican driver's license expired, but my Cayman driver's license is active, but I don't have it on me. I can show them in my phone.
Right.
However, I give them my phone and they were like looking on the license whatsoever. Then they turned to me and said to me, they are going to give me a ticket. So I said, what do you want to give me a ticket for? He said, give me a helmet ticket. I said, helmet ticket. I turned to them and I said, come on, press your pass right down there. So I want to come and give me helmet ticket. Remember, me follow protocol because they said, come down. They explain and tell the reason why I'm up there because it's 3D there and me a shelter my little boy. They said, them write the ticket. They write the ticket and give me. They don't put the ticket in my hand, Then put it on the bike. When they put it on the bike, them turn them back and I walk with. The ticket drop. Them say me under arrest. No. You hear me? When they say me under arrest, me say under arrest for what? Them say under the Solid Waste Management Act. They say under the Solid Waste Management Act, me little. Me say, what me little? Them say me drop the ticket. Me say me no drop the ticket. You put it on the bike and it drop off. And me drop the ticket. The under arrest. Me say, what me under arrest for? Them say, because me drop the ticket, say them a carry me. So each time I try to put on the handcuff, me I pull them handcuff. Me know within myself say me no drop no ticket. Them call back up. Same time my wife walk down and say, when my husband do? Them start, move lady, move. Move. Some lady say, when do? So the same time the people must say, video him. Me say, but me can't get the video because me don't have my phone. Them call back up. When back up come now, one of them come hold me neck from behind me. And then them start beat me with the button. When they carry me down a station, me said to them, say, pick up my bike and bring it at the station. Them say, them now pick up my bike and then respond to my bike because the bike lies not insured. Marvin, up till from that time, I can't find my bike. Them say the bike lies not insured, so them leave it on the road. But at our time, them go back, the bike can't find. Nobody can give account because them say the bike lies not insured and them never take me off on a bike. So the question is, how is it that you don't take me off a bike when you give me a ticket for your helmet? Or you give me a ticket if there wasn't a bike? Right? So them lick me on my broke foot and thing when me go to jail and come out. That's what the officer, you know, so my foot broke and the man say, he's sorry, say no, the iron button you say broke back your foot again. So me say, remember my wife older than you, could have been your mother. You realize how not treat the lady? In clothes lift up and, you know, in parts are show. In a nigger town. He man go say if him get a chance to do it again, he go do it again. Kneel down in my wife, two of them upon my wife. And me a ball out and I say my wife upon sick leave. You can't angle my wife like that. The man then tell me straight say if them get a chance to do it again, them a go do it again. Then the man say him a go make the police him a go make sure me pay a lot of money. Me want to know what me a go pay a lot of money about. Up till now me can't find my bike. And then you know when police go to Marvin, the police make a report because when me in a jail, one police come to me and whisper. I say the police round there, the police fabs in him, round there and make one report for me say, me threaten him, say me I'll kill him. Me not check this man because me not have no time to check this man because liquor take me. The only thing left for the citizens there do, I fling stone. You never know say me wrong to ride up on the sidewalk, yeah? Me not go despite that. But the way how them police are treat people, me not understand. Me need my bike and me can't get it because me go iProbe and me go Indicom today. Indicom say they can't do nothing because me already go iProbe. You know, me ask Indicom today, how is it that me I'll get back my bike? Them say me have to go get maybe a lawyer. Me not have money to get lawyer, so me I'll get back my bike.
All right. So all right. I listen to your story, and it's a twofold thing for me. Listen to me carefully. Number one, the police was right in terms of the ticket. You deserve the helmet ticket if you ride with the helmet. So I'm going to tell you the partners. You did wrong there, so. All right?
Yeah, man, I know I wrong there, so.
I have to, because I don't want to be the person who I don't want to be the person who sit here and support things that me know say it wrong. So that part of it, Fine. But I'm going to tell you the beauty about law. Because whereas you were wrong, it's a simple offense. And it's a ticketable offense. They gave you the ticket, or they shouldn't have done. They should have handed you the ticket. Putting it on the bike, and it's a ticket. It's light like a friggin' feather. It half you drop off, right? One of them can go and argue that you refuse to take the ticket. Yeah? You refuse to take the ticket, and then pretty much put it on your person or your property. That is what they're going to argue. So the argument they part, but the other things that they have done, number one, the fact that you were placed under arrest, it is the state's responsibility to ensure that your property that was there must be secured. It is their responsibility. So by law, if they're missing, that's fine. And the government, it's just that everything take time. You can sue them and you're going to get back a brand new bike. And I know that you want your bike now, and you don't have to get an attorney where you are going to pay for. The court can provide you one nice pro bono one. There are lawyers there. And a simple matter. They have to give back your bike. Whether you like it or not, and you have to get a brand new bike. Is that they find back your bike? Your bike, which is your property, or them have to go buy back a brand new bike. And now you can sue them for other things. Yeah? You can sue them for negligence. So you can add up the last one, and not just the source of bike. Negligence. If you what the police tell you, what the police told you in terms of what he would do to you, if you do not have it on record, it's his word against yours, and that does not stand up in the court. The only thing you have going for you right now is the fact that your property is missing. Marvin, are you a lawyer? No, I am not an attorney. I am not an attorney, but that does not mean that I'm ignorant to the laws that govern the land. Okay? So by no means this is legal advice. I am just giving you my honest opinion as a citizen here in the country that is governed by the same laws. And I'm telling you what you can sue the government for. You hear me tell you? So it's sad. It's very sad. Also, in terms of with your wife, where the incident occurred, if you can get videotape, let's say a nearby shop or somebody's house, with the police them on your wife like that, you probably could get something from that, because by law, it's really a female officer that is supposed to do certain things to a female, unless the female has a weapon that is about to commit a crime or committed a crime, then the male officers can definitely effect a search, or they can arrest or apprehend what they would call the suspect. Yeah? So
it was a female and a male, you know. The one same man lie down for my wife.
You probably like your wife, it's wrong. I mean, know how you feel, but don't worry. I think you should take out your anger in doing the right thing, in getting a lawyer, and see how much you and your wife can get from that atrocity.
Because one of the thing, you know, you see, when them try to handcuff me, and me I pull them, and I know me not touching none of the police, and then the police are go right when they say me assault them, and then them all tell me say me I got them go got doctor and one, but me know them not got no doctor. Them go got doctor because when them done with me, me go pay a whole heap of money.
Brother, I'm gonna say this: you are one of the thousands of Jamaicans who have been disrespected, assaulted, and treated very unfairly by the Jamaica Constabulary Force. For me, as I said before, based on the situation that you put to us, yes, take your ticket, if you have your helmet, and we respect that. The law. But in terms of the follow-up and what they did, so we not justify the fact, say, yo, you shouldn't get a ticket. Take your ticket. I know you know, so boy, I mean, if you get me the helmet, worse you carry your child and your wife. All three of you must be on an helmet. Must have on your helmet. That is the law.
Yes,
so fine.
I acknowledge
so
that's true.
That make you right your ticket. You understand what I say?
But yes, that's true.
Yeah.
But even if he drop a ticket and me not take up him, I still have to pay the ticket. You understand? Because
Yes,
we know
the officer he provided a ticket. As I said before, I'm not an attorney. I cannot speak for the deeper intricacies of the matter or the law because I am not schooled. So I can't tell you. I don't know if something can come from that in terms of how it was supposed to be presented to you. I know for a fact that he really should ensure that you collect the ticket because you're supposed to collect it. In some instances, you have where police pull over vehicles, the person now take a ticket and then put the ticket in the car. Yeah? Then drop a ticket in the car. One man did do it and him take up a ticket and throw a ticket outside. And of course, he also was arrested under the same act where he litter the place. Kaya, you're not supposed to dash a paper in front of the police. Ticket or not. It's a piece of paper. You just littered. So we have to be smart. And another thing that you did wrong. Listen to me, Jamaica. I'm going to tell you. Purpose, I have to tell you. Because you need to know so you don't repeat it. When they were trying to arrest you, when they were and you were pulling away your hand, that is called resisting arrest. What you should have done, allow them to arrest you lawfully, never you give up your right. And then you fight it out in the court.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
what I'm saying? And that is why the other police officers were called, because you're a male, you were now being irate. You were being irate. So them call back up for get for arrest, and that's why them do everything escalated. If you, they just say, you know what, all right. Helmet ticket, officer, me sorry, me take my ticket. Just take a ticket, no man. You're there with your family. Your wife would not have been disrespected as they did to you. And I'm not justifying what they did. I'm not justifying. But you have to use common sense to understand that we're living in a country where the security minister, the minister of national security, is supporting police not wearing body cameras. That is telling you live in a country where the prime minister supports the police unaliving citizens. You have to understand that the higher up people don't give a shit about you, the little man, down in Westmoreland, and your wife or your penny. They don't care about you. So what you have to do is allow good sense to prevail in a situation, and you live to fight another day. You see, know that your bike girl, you didn't have to go to that and grind on a damn jailhouse in a bridging and put your people in a stress and people go bail you and all kind, because you were resisting arrest. You were resisting arrest. You understand what I say? You can't do that, Papa. You can't do that. And Jamaica police have the power to unalive the citizens. Them thump one old man, 82-year-old man, and broke him man friggin' dentures. And me, I'm going to make sure that the police there, man, you have to get like a fee, man. I not stop. As a matter of fact, I stopped by Toys Pen and I gave my number to a lady to give to that old man to call me. I'm serious. And I go back at Toys Pen. Anybody from Toys Pen, if you're there, so right now, permitting and you know the man, when the police then thump people in out and broke in dentures, no one to contact him because the police there, you want to forget bad up feet, man. Real bad up. They're going to make your law bad up. You see the law? It doesn't play now. You see, once used the right way, if we had people who respected the laws of the land, then even politicians would have been behind bars today. Even politicians, including the Prime Minister. Yeah, man, true. Yeah. Enough of them would end up in prison right now, tonight. But a lot of people think that once you become certain person in society, like let's say you're a big businessman, people start give you certain respect where, you know, say, who that? No, man, making go through. You know, say, who that? You know, say, who that? And then money becomes the root of evil. So the police is underpaid. Nurses, doctors, everybody underpaid. Everybody want money. So bribe is an easy thing in Jamaica. bribe is an easy thing. So we have buildings that are put up when they're not supposed to put up. And the persons them who sign off for the Chinese or the Indians to put up or open one store at a location where you should have never put a store there, sir, because you know, say, when rain fall, because of this Astoria, the water, now I go back up in the town and car. That is what's happening in Alpha Tree. Why you think Alpha Tree now when it rains, everywhere in Alpha Tree flood? It friggin' flood because they approved high-rising buildings and certain buildings and never putting a proper drainage system. So the people them up by NEPA and them people, and enough of them figure out prison. They figure out prison. Because they approved things and they know say the proper building code or whatever. But if me and you, the little ordinary Jamaican man, want to try something, the drunk could then find ways to get bulldozer lick down through our house, lick down we building because we are nobody. We are nobody to them. We are not nobody. We are just the little people who hustle hard and then draw out every friggin' tax out of it. And then they steal our monies. Them go in at the NHT money and then dig out where they were. Then go at NIS and thief where they were. Then go over this parish council office and thief where they were. The money will come to them in the parliament, then thief for them were. And we are left to friggin' suffer. Well, let me tell you this. Let me give Jamaica a hope we will never dream we will ever get. You see, as long as the breath of life breathes through me, you will see the Jamaica that you will get. Yeah, man. Watch. You think say me just talk? Or not take me afraid of no. I think by now, what I don't know still say. Marvin not afraid of nobody. Marvin, me not afraid of one of them.
Hey, Marvin.
Yeah?
Marvin.
Yeah, man. I listen.
I was thinking about something today, right? Why most of the time when the police them go kill you, them in their room, they say a shootout.
Unalive.
Tell me, okay, unalive. So, for a little room like that, what kind of shootout could I go on? Why they never go in for brown man and brown man in their Mandeville what there? I mean, see them going for enough man and unalive them in their house. Why they never go in for brown man? It's like that a puzzle me. Everybody then go in for and say a shootout. Why they never try going for a brown man? A real shootout that.
Them say you must say corn, not shoot.
No, it's like it get to me. Like, even now, with my incident and the allegation with that police drop on me, it's like me afraid to go up on the road. Because me don't want, because he come make a complaint and say me I'll kill him.
Let me tell you what is going to happen.
No.
Go ahead, sorry, finish. You go ahead.
Yeah, because he draw the allegation upon me, it's like me afraid to go up on the road and he go do me something. And then the report is there, say me I'll kill him. Which me not say that to you, man. Me afraid to go up on the road and tell the truth.
Go up on the road, man. Me soon tell you when you can go up on the road. Me soon tell you when you can go.
Me not spend money. How many of us can spend money?
And as a matter of fact, when you come on film channel, you can call any name, you know. We never problem.
I found the police name from Negril station.
Man. From Negril.
Yeah.
So police fabs, whether you're a constable or you have rank or whatever, leave him and his family alone. Police farms, cause you don't know me. Me will drive come straight to Negril, right there station. And turn on my camera for you. And you can't tell me no. Because the police station have it all away. That's our place. True. And your yard. You work for us. For the love of God, police Forbes in Negril. Leave the man and the family. And as a matter of fact, police Forbes, if anything should happen to this man, based on what he has now said to us publicly about the threats, you are going to be the first suspect. True. So if I were you, I would find a way to actually leave the man and his family alone. You have done enough. There are many Jamaican men right now who have too much gun and are real criminals. As a matter of fact, and you don't have to look far. If you can start at Garden House. They meet up every day. Garden House. Yeah, man, you can start with them. If you want to do some real police work, bring your handcuffs to Garden House. Yeah, the Auditor General, they will tell you. They will tell you how much. As a matter of fact, I'm going to hear so the Auditor General, who heard the report that the Auditor General is overworked, is swamped with the amount of files on our desk of misappropriated funds. Huh? Make your Auditor General tell you no a woman because you don't have the Agriculture Minister. If you had the handcuff long time, yeah man, flight green. Darrell Vaz, you see that Edgar? You see him? It's a different prison Darrell Vaz are going on. If you don't notice Darrell Vaz, every time he gets up in Parliament to speak, he is the most angered person, The man is so angry. When you never hear when Darrell Vaz attack, you never see say I want real criminal in Parliament attack. You never see I want gunman. It's the demon from hell that. Eh? Darrell, me already tell Darrell, any wish for me see in Jamaica. If them not arrested before, me Marvin Edgar, me I tell you, sir, make Jamaica say, you're mad, man. You know why? Because I've never seen it happen. Me, Marvin Edgar, I know of the felonies that you've committed to the Jamaican people. The school bus felony. And I will be performing a citizen's arrest. Anywhere me see you. Yeah, true.
I'm going to leave now.
I'm show you how the law work, yeah. I'm show you how the law work here. Yeah, man. No, joke thing.
I'm going to leave now. How can I keep you update with this thing?
Well, the fact that you say you have a wife and a child, then you can always get my number. I give me number because there's no love, man. No,
Give me phone, please.
But yeah, man. Jamfest, Esmond Brown. Marvin, be careful. Jamfest, I don't know if this is the first time you're coming on my program. Papa, I'm going to teach you something after. Purpose.
Yes, sir.
Just send me a message, man, or message the office number. The office number, we're gonna pin it when you come down. So we're gonna take you down and we'll pin it. You'll see the office number. You send me a message.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Please.
On WhatsApp. Yeah, man. Big
Yes, sir. Yeah, my blessings.
Yeah, man.
Come down now.
Well, it's all right. Jamaica. Let me tell you this. Jamaica, the Bible that you read, it tells you again, the spirit of fear. The spirit of fear is not of God. The spirit, when you feel afraid, it is a demonic spirit. It's a spirit that is telling you that you do not have any defense. It's a spirit that is telling you that you don't have no backative. It's a spirit that is telling you that you are hopeless, defenseless, and helpless. And God can't help you like that. The very same Bible in Hebrews 11, it tells you that without faith, it is impossible to please God. Yeah, but you can't please God with your little wiki faith. And the same Bible tells that if your faith wavers, meaning you pray but you're not sure, You hope, but you're not sure. You tell somebody, but you're not so sure. If your faith wavers, you are like what? The sand on the seashore where the wind toss about. You don't have no solid footing. You're not on the ground. You're not grounded. A pastor gets up and a man preach. Daniel, and oh my God, and Daniel in the lion's den, and they shut the den, and the lions, oh, and praise God. And the next day, the king and his men, they couldn't wait to go and see if Daniel's God had delivered. But praise God, Daniel's God delivered. I want to take out the whole on the offering and give it to the same pastor who, when him come off of there, sir, him have one big old 9mm pistol on his waist. So, pastor. So, I'm going to ask you, sir. So, pastor. Thank you. Manners and respect for the game. So, pastor, so you just tell me, say, Daniel, God, deliver. I tell you about all the three Hebrew boy. Say, yo, when them throw the three Hebrew boy in a fiery furnace, the Bible tell you that the men who held them were consumed by the fire. And if a man hold them, go hold you from back way if you throw you in the furnace. So you're telling me that the man in front, you were there, sir. That means the fire would have burnt you first before the person behind you. So the fire consumed the men who threw you in, which means that God protected you. God's covering was on you long before the man threw you in the fire. Yeah, man, the very Bible tell you that not even the hair on their head was swinged. Not even smoke was smelt on their clothes. And you preach a sermon so convincing that people run to the altar and baptize. And as you come out of the church, you're nervy. As you hear one gunshot. My God. My God. I'm a big old gun by your side. I know of a few church elders who, whenever they have board meeting, all of them take out their gun and put it on the table in the room. Church elders, because some of them are businessmen, but they're also elders. You know nothing about God. You don't know nothing about God. You don't know nothing about God. The Bible tells you about men who have a form of godliness. This is why Jamaica is as corrupt as it is. A little country with 2.7 million people. We are rated second in the world for having the most abusive men. Abusive men. We're rated second in our friggin' world. And we have the most churches per square mile. We have the most churches per square mile. In a Guinness book. And we're rated second. Japan has 105 million people. Japan has 105 million people in Japan. And the murder rate in Japan per year does not pass 10. The murder rate in Japan not pass 10 for the entire year. Specialist Dixon say you could be an actor. But me not act, me actually be real. But yeah, man, if it's a compliment, thanks. But me not actor, me are you to keep it real. Me keep it very real. Sometimes I don't even like actors. True. One of my favorite TV TV series is the Ozark. The Ozark. You see the actor that is in the Ozark? That man was not acting. That man was literally himself. The Ozark on Netflix. Love that movie there. That series there. Yeah, man. True. The father, rate him. The man just, yeah. So it's a Marvin, which month born? January. I'm a Capricorn. 16th of January, 1985. Birth date. January, man. Yeah. I'm going to say this to you. You have to believe in something. You can imagine if when I make a move, I have 10,000 Jamaicans behind me for every protest I go to. For every time I visit a police station, at 10,000 away. For every move I make, at 10,000 away. Sometimes I can't even find 5 persons. Then talk. Say, boy, Marvin, me want come. Some say, boy, Marvin, me would I come, but me did have to work. 10,000. You know how many changes we would have had in this country with just 10,000 out of the 2.7 million? We unalive over 1,000 people per year. Over 2,000 go missing. And 1 in every 4 Jamaican women are violently abused. Violently abused. They call it femicide. Just like we have homicide, you have femicide. Violence against women. Violence against women. 1 in every 4 Jamaican women. So if I say 4 Jamaican women, 1 out of every 4. I'm going to do something right now and you will see what I'm talking about. Most of who is represented here are Jamaicans. For all the women here who have been abused, just type me or just type yes in the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. See there? See there? I hope our men here are seeing that. See there? When you hear me talk, me talk because me is not just a regular little man, you know. I am connected. I am connected to light. I am connected to light, not darkness. A light me connected to. I have been battered. Look at that. Somebody say 40 we reach already. 42. Somebody say you go church. Born and grow in a church. We just don't go there anymore like that. Do I need to say anything else? I don't need to say nothing more. I wanted to speak on a topic that is, I was kind of looking at the flip side of things. So guns in Jamaica is so wrong. Yeah? And that is true, Anthony Delroy. You don't have to go to church to be godly. That is true. I believe that. Guns. You want to know what we could have done in Jamaica? Instead of criminalizing these men and taking their lives because we just hear so them have a gun, The young man that I just did his story this weekend in St. Mary, the police heard. Wanna listen to me now? Here, the man they hear, so the youth is holding a gun for someone. Them here. And that was enough because the police then used a machete and leave the machete print in the back of the young man. It was enough firearm. It was enough for them to have used their firearm and hit him in his ears enough that he was bleeding. It was enough for them to have brought him to an unfinished building in handcuffs, kick him foot, and drop a ground licking head, and put cloth over his head and waterboard him. That was enough for them use their gun and lick him in their mouth. That was enough for the police officer from Port Maria to actually tell him that the next time I come back, I'm going to unalive you and your two pitney them, because they heard he had a gun holding for somebody. They heard. Somebody said that sounds like torture. It is torture. It was torture. As a matter of fact, waterboarding, for those of you who don't know, the one where you put towel over it and pour water upon them and waterboard, let me tell you, universally, it's a crime where the United Nations, if they learn of it, even them can come and arrest you. It's a dangerous tactic. Wanna hear what I'm telling you, sir? Wanna hear what I say? The United Nations don't need no permission from the Jamaican government to come here and lock them up in an international prison. It is that serious. You know how serious it is? When I was at iProbe today, Indicom is actually now prioritizing his case. Indicom is now prioritizing the young man at St. Mary case, meaning them actually put speed on it. Because, when I realize I made a joke, because the information received, Indicom realized that, no man, the police must be arrested. So iProbe is actually now happy that speed is being put on this. And some of the things that I told them at iProbe and showed them, they did not know, because iProbe don't do the investigation. Indicom does the investigation and refers certain things to iProbe. iProbe gets the final word from the DPP and then make the arrest. So iProbe can arrest, but it's a process, and the process is too long. The process too friggin' long. Because while the process is going on, the police officers think it's a joke, and they are right. Because if you know that in your country, 64 people where you work with the murder charge over 2 years and nobody not really get charged, nobody really got prison, then come on. Come on. Manners and respect for the gifts. Yeah? Come on. Come on. Well, I can tell you, you see, my going to iProbe today, I can now come here confidently, promising the Jamaican people that the law is about to speak, and I'm going to speak everybody's language. Because me, Marvin, Edgar, I'm going to make sure say a law talk. A lot of us were afraid to approach DPP, Indicom, iProbe. The people work for us, including the police officers. They work for us. You never know? All right, let me put it another way. The police officers, they're your boss. Or are you a dear boss? Huh? Are you a dear boss? Yeah? The only time that you lose your boss title is when you go against the law. Then them have the right to now be your boss. So don't lose your title, and then you can keep them in line. Don't lose your boss title, and you will be in a position to keep them in line. Know your rights. Don't give up your rights. No police is supposed to search you without a warrant. Or less, unless the country have what is called state of emergency, or what next one name? Or state of emergency or curfew and those kind of things. That's under those circumstances, the police have the right. It doesn't have to be a probable cause. Once there's a state of emergency, that gives them all right to enter your home without a warrant, to dig up once you are within the vicinity of the curfew or the state of emergency by law. But if that's not the case, no police in Jamaica no for enter your premises without a warrant. And the warrant must be signed by a judge. Make sure you're handed it first. You don't get it, then tap in your house, kick off your door, no warrant. Take their pictures. Go live. Go live. Yeah, man, choo-choo. Go on your phone and go live. Nobody take the picture or nothing. Just go live. And now the new law, if the police deem you a criminal without you going before a judge, show up and them unalive you, you'll be going down in the book as a criminal. And now the police have the right to also take your property from you. The police have the right, not your family. The government just signed a law where the police, once you're a criminal, they can now seize your property. Not a criminal by a judge standards. The police come and unalive you. Think of, I want to process that. I want to go and process that, you know. If I am wrong, if my interpretation of the law that was just signed, if it's wrong, I stand corrected. But it's pretty much seizing the property of criminals. So if them pin gun by you and stuff like that, which they usually do, and take your life, you're not there to defend your life. So you'd go down in the books as a gunman, and CTA would take gun off of him. So you're a criminal. And then by law, they can take their assets from you. So, me have my house, you come inside here and you take my life. I am innocent. Just like the young man who was on Darren, if they had taken his life and his property and stuff, remember the young man, then they would come now and take his stuff. Him iPhone 17, him stuff, his property, whatever, it's now for the state. Choo-choo. That is why they're finding every excuse not to wear body camera, because the government needs money. So just imagine the 117 persons who have been murdered since the start of this year by the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Just imagine if each of those persons actually are home owners. The government now have a law that can take, I'm not sure if it's 117. How much is it now? Because two of them kill people every day. I not even know. I put at 117. I don't want to hike up the number. Can anybody tell me how much it reached? Police killing. I mean, just say 117. I don't know where it is now. My last count was 113. 116? Thank you, Romain. Appreciate it. I ain't far from it. Because them kill at least one a day. So, yeah. It was 116 up until May 2nd. Well, it probably gone fly past 117 already. Especially it's not to 174. No, we're not talking about overall. Since it started, we're talking about for police. We're talking about for police. Tomorrow it's going to be 117. Very sad, but that's the reality. So now, all these persons who have been unalived, imagine if they actually own a home or a car, the government can seize it and sell it and have more money. 117 hours. Because it's now the state property. Couple police buy it for little or nothing. Yeah, true. So enough for the car, them want to see certain man with them claims say a gunman have. Enough policeman girlfriends who start drive them after then clean them up and spray them up. Yeah. What am I going to do with them? What am I going to do? Just park them at the station? No, man. Yeah, true. This is an important point, and I want to. You see me gone over me 10 o'clock. Someone said, "What about the will?" Well, I guess based on the law, someone said, "Stop that smile." Will, if you're a criminal, based on the law, what them just signed, unless I don't know if your will was to have willed it to whoever, but I'm thinking now that this new law pretty much eliminates that. Girl said, I have info. So we can speak about it. We can go do some more research on it. So I was speaking, no man, no watch no time. I joke thing. Wanna wake up, yeah? Wanna wake up. This country has found every way to manipulate the minds of the people. They steal everything from you. They paint you as criminals. Then they take your assets. They confiscate everything from you. Even things that you don't have, them already are planning to take it. Even things that you don't have, they're already planning to take it. You have been going through scams. You buy your land, but you still have to be paying tax for the land. Property tax. That's a scam. If I buy something, I buy it. I give you the full money for it. I should not be paying no friggin' property tax. This is something I already buy. It's wrong. It is wrong. And I tell you about the next country I do it. I talk about Jamaica. And then the sad part about it, you tricked me in believing that I actually own the property. Because I am not a land owner. I am a land holder at that the friggin' title. So you tricked me in many ways. You told me that I was independent in 1962. So why do we have a Governor General representing the King and Queen if we're independent? It's a big old friggin' lie. We're not independent. People should stop celebrating independence in Jamaica. It's bullshit. Wake up. Wake up. Right? Then they'll come around and tell us, say, oh, we want to become a republic to be truly independent. So it's either we're independent or we're not. What do you mean we're going to be truly independent? It's bullshit. 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 The only thing that Jamaica got in 1962 was a national anthem and a friggin' flag. That's all we got in 1962. A flag and a flipping national anthem. But we're still slaves. We're still on their clock. We're still slaves. Some of you should really find out what Ibrahim Traore in Burkina Faso is doing, and you'll understand how to really take over a country and how to really run it. He's running it. He's not running it in the ground. He's putting it on top. When you talk about Africa, you talk about Burkina Faso. They're on top. Mali, on top. Niger, they're getting there. Yeah. Nigeria, big up to my Nigerian family. But your government is compromised. South Africa, your government compromised. Very sad. But we here in Jamaica, we don't give a shit about nobody else until we fix our shit. Let's fix our place. Yes, so I feel we. And yes, what we call yard. This is home. And yes, so we want to fix. Let us be the talk of the Western Hemisphere. I'm going to say this again. Did you know Jamaica have a chance to be completely free from foreign debt, free from from sanctions, free from America's grasp and hold upon us? All it requires is the darn government in Jamaica to free up the cryptocurrency for the people. Free up cryptocurrency and we're good. The time we get up and we start to criminalize everybody who talks about gun, think about a gun, the very fake gun, people will get 15 years for a fake gun. A fake gun. A fake gun. And Jamaica is quiet. You did not arrest the Chinese men who brought the fake guns here to sell us and the Indians. Although it is bullshit, you know, it's really bullshit. I'm just saying that the children who are buying these water guns and stuff, them not make it in yard. It was made somewhere and shipped here. Huh? It doesn't matter, water gun or a piece of board. It's one of the stupidest law, and we all sat for it. The People's National Party in the parliament did not stage a protest over that garbage. They should have. And I'm always going to beat them that you're the opposition and you should have made a stand. The fact that you didn't stand on it, it means that you support it. You didn't stand on it, so you're supporting it. When you observe parliament meetings, it's obvious that the government have negative plans for Jamaica. Very negative. Very negative. Now, other countries, while we are down here unaliving everybody because of a gun, the top 100 arms producer, arms meaning companies that actually makes these guns, that makes guns and ammunition and stuff for war or for regular people. For regular people, because you have a lot of people who are making arms. I'm going to show you how Jamaica could have been making money instead of unaliving our citizens. Yeah, I'm going to show you the flip side of what I would have done as the government of the country without supporting crime, without supporting gunmen. Turn the gunmen into producers. Turn the gunmen into producers. It's easy. Them love gun? All right. So legalize gun. And have a factory where we now make arms and sell to other countries. Why we can't do that? Why? Huh? Why? Why other countries are doing it? We're not independent enough to make this decision for ourselves. You know how I feel jealous when I see a white man training his children how to fire a gun? Huh? You know how I feel jealous? To watch these people having multiple guns at their homes and go to the range and excited about a gun, while in Jamaica we torture and waterboard a man who we think is holding a gun for somebody, who we think we take their lives. Come the man, come the man, no come the man. No come the man. Derval said, Marvin, I will be in Parliament Tuesday. Big up yourself. I'm glad you got invited. Big up yourself, Derval. Let me tell you what you're missing out on. Let me tell you what you're missing out on. You know how much money these arm dealers made in 2024? 679 billion. 679 billion in just 2024, with the United States of America leading, accounting for 42% of global exports between 2021 to 2025. Global exports, meaning America make gun and ship them to other people. It's a business for America, where for us, it is us unaliving our brothers and our sisters. It's us weakening the nation of removing men from the country. Think no man, or no think no, or no think no man, think no man. While you know yes, I kill off your brother. America make billions. I sell gun. I make gun. And all I wanna get this bit, Lord God, why this gun, man? Why gun? Say have gun, Lord Jesus. Me say they have gun. Oh Lord, why? Stupid joke races. We should protect ourselves. And the man, all right, focus with me, focus. The person who took your life, because them here say you have a gun, took your life with a gun. The person who here say you have a gun, take your life with a gun, goes home with the gun to protect himself and his family. The man and the women who makes the law for you to get 15 years in prison for having a gun goes home with a gun to protect himself and his family. You hear them say jackass, say the world a level. I don't think no man, think. Jamaicans don't think no man. I don't think no man. Think. So here's the beauty about it. Do they have the material to make the gun? That would be a good idea. They would have a lot of jobs. Everything is in Jamaica. Copper is in Jamaica. Steel, aluminum, metal, right here. So you can imagine if we now stop exporting our raw material and create factories where we act the raw material. We actually now refine the raw material and build the byproducts from it. Len FIFA said the red mud turns iron when it dry. Yes, it is true. It is true. You know the makeup of a gun. You know the makeup of a bullet. There's nothing that Jamaica don't have. Somebody say you should have done that long time. Fire Queen? So hold on. We're going to do some maths quickly and show you how much money Jamaica could have make. I'm going to show you how much money Jamaica can make or could be making. So just imagine if we were exporting firearms like the United States of America is doing and other countries. Over 100 arm dealers. Well, we now have 101. The one is in Jamaica. Jamaica starts to now making guns and exporting guns. Yeah, because people always want guns. And I know Jamaica, we would have done so well. We would have done so well because we'd have created some weapons with them them never see yet. Because I believe in my people. We're very creative. Very creative. So the same young men that you're criminalizing and taking their lives, them love guns so much and you catch them with gun, then we actually do what? We bring them to a facility where we rehabilitate them and we utilize their skill set. Yeah, and make them into use. But you now remove them completely from society. And you damage families, you weaken the nation, and you've turned ordinary men into monsters and murderers, talking about our police officers. Yeah? So if Jamaica were to do as America did, America made $13.4 billion in 2024 from exporting firearms that they made. If we were supposed to do 13.4, so that's 13.04 billion. $369. Yep, 369. So 13.04000000. All right? So 13.4 billion. Stick with me. Times 157 for the US. Jamaica would have made 2.047 trillion. Jamaica would have made $2.047 trillion. But let's just say that's America. We did not do as much. We only did a half of what they did. Jamaica would have made 1 trillion. 1 trillion. All right, well, let's just say we can't do that much, Marvin, but we did a quarter, just a quarter of what they did. A quarter of what they did. Jamaica would have made 500 billion. 500 billion. 500 billion. Yeah? Yeah, man. Wow. Wow. 500 billion. No, not USD. No, Jamaican, not USD. So that's one other way how we could have made money for this country. That's one other way. And not only make money for the country, but we would have protected our citizens. But that's just the arms that we would have been shipping out of the country. So in Jamaica, one firearm, watch me. So if you now have open carry in Jamaica, open carry means that citizens can now, law-abiding citizens with the ID, once you reach the age, you can actually walk into a gun shop and you can purchase a firearm legally. Yeah? So you're licensed to carry a firearm. That gun is attached to you, everything. So if a crime happened your gun, the ballistic report will say, yes, this is gun that actually fired it, blah, blah, blah. So you can be held accountable for a crime. All right? So it's not just wild, wild west. Good. Now that you know that, crime would have been reduced considerably in Jamaica, because now a gunman now gonna just walk up on a man like you did in the traffic and fire into a vehicle like that. You can try it. But you know what would have happened right there, sir? Every citizen at the stoplight would have had a license firearm. Yeah. So the chance of them surviving is almost zero. Crime solved. And we move forward. Think no man, think no man, think no man. When the man them go rob the Brinks over Portmore and the people them who video it was on the roof, I video the man in and the poor security guards were under heavy gunfire. The men who were doing it, if this country had open carry, not one of those gunmen would have gotten away, not one. Because there would have been gunshots coming from real people who aimed them up. Who aimed them up from every angle. Guess what? Problem solved. The threat would have been neutralized. Gunman gone. How much for a firearm in Jamaica? Let's say a 9mm pistol. People there, so license firearm holders. Just ask. About 300,000? 350? I know it almost straight, 250. All right, 280. I'll warrant it off at 300. Let's warrant it off at 300,000. 300,000. Plus the bullets. You probably need, I think the max you can have is what, 45? 45 rounds? Yeah? Can tell me. 50. The max, 50. So 50 is the max you can have. And those 50 would cost about how much? 50, then the 50 you have to buy it. That costs about too much. I'm trying to do some maths here, people. Hold on. I'm going to show you how lucrative this could be for the country. 12,000. Shaki said 12,000. Maybe about 25K, 15,000. Okay. All right. So we're looking about 315,000. Ammunition and whatever. I'll put it at 15,000. So 315,000. Yeah? And let's just say out of the 2.7 million Jamaicans, minus the children, we probably have 700,000 children in Jamaica. The rest of us would be adults, 2.7. The other 2 million of us would be adults, which, yeah, so I'm going to put it at 2 million. Yeah? I'll put it at 2 million adults. I'll put that 2 million adults. Or 1.5 million adults. That fair enough? 1.5 million adults. We want to get it as accurately as possible or close to it. I'm going to show you how much money Jamaica can make. 1 million? No, and a 1.7 million pitney there. No, I put a 1.5. All right, so 315,000. We're talking about from 18-year-old up. From 18-year-old. Because 18-year-old, you're becoming an adult. All right? So I'll put it at, I'll put it at 1.8. 1.8. So 315,000 times 1.8 million. That's just for the first buy. My God. 567 billion. 567 billion. But because we're now a country where we're constantly making new weapons and stuff, and not just one gun people that have, because in America some people have about 20. Can you have people who love it? Somebody said, now 1 year, period. 500 billion. 500 billion. And guess what? This would not be some private entity. A factory like this must be owned and operated by the Jamaica government. So the money stays in the country. Not a private sector organization come here, come get it and gone with it and it gone out of the country because we not going to see no money out there. Just a little taxes, we jump off of it. And knowing all this a dirty government and them give a private organization 5 years tax break. So for 5 years we wouldn't see $1 from this grand idea. So it must be owned by the government of the country. Yes. Can you imagine? Just from regular citizens per year. Because you're going to need to go to the range. You got a range. So people are going to use up a lot of ammunition and you have to pay for them. Whether it be rubber bullet or real bullet, you got a range with it. Whichever one. You have to pay for. So you make money from this or from that too. And everybody have to go a range. And when you got a range, you're going to surprise you how much it really costs you at the range. Because now you don't just want 50 bullets. You want a whole heap. Because you practice different firearms. You'd be surprised to know that Jamaica would easily. Somebody said the 500 billion gone up easily. 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 And you know what we would have done? We would have now had the so-called men that you just took their lives, call them criminals and gunmen, put them in a gun shop, and we build gun for people globally. Yeah, we become arms dealers for Jamaica, licensed arms dealers. Yeah, just like America and other countries. Somebody said, plus the ear protection. Yeah, but it's a whole heap of things. Whole heap of other things. Because we're talking about selling holsters to hold the gun. Stuff that comes with that, other things. Silencer, what you call suppressors and stuff. Stuff that comes with it. The complete package. You are touching $1 trillion market. Just internally alone. $1 trillion, not to mention a safe, because everybody will have to have a safe. So all of the man them, well, that not to be owned by the country. Just the other man them know what do them safe is. Can you imagine how much safe? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. People would be making money, man. Would be making money. And then remember, every year, another person becomes 18 years old who is excited to have their firearm. Every year. Every year. Training school would have so many persons who we employ. So we'll be employing people at the training school, people at the arms factory, people who are selling the stuff. Yeah, well, the same arms factory who are selling the accessories and stuff. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then we're educating people about these firearms and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. We're talking about something that other countries are doing. The government of this country is evil. Evil. They don't think. They don't care about you. And thank you, JP, renewal of your firearm license. More money. And anyway you take it, it's become a whole new realm of generating funds. You could have done that without imposing tax on the Jamaican citizens, and you would generate billions of dollars. I've spoken about the yellowfin tuna in our waters. I spoke about the what you call it, the visa on everybody who will come here. I spoke about arms. I've spoke about cryptocurrencies. All these avenues are untouched. I spoke about water. Jamaica natural spring water, where we're going to build a relationship with the Middle East who don't have no water. Well, I country sell you water. These are new factories in our people. I spoke about the gold and the stuff where we now own it. Not C3 Metal and Bud Stewart son. Where we own it, we, the country, own it. Majority shares, 95% shares. And we have our refinery here, where we do the byproducts. Jamaica can start make cars. Why we can't produce our own cars, our own EV cars? We know that anything Jamaicans touch, when it comes to talent, is the best. We don't make BMW and Benz look like garbage. Garbage. People would want the Jamaican cars because it just hype. The reggae cars, the gospel cars. Something, we find a name for it. Something. True. Nanny of the friggin' maroon. Everybody want a nanny car. Hot. You get a Paul Bogle, you see the Paul Bogle? Paul Bogle, bad. Yo, the Garvey representing Marcus Garvey. Wanna see the Garvey edition? Wanna see the Garvey? Yo, I want a Garvey 2026. Want a Garvey 2027. Want a Garvey 2028. Why is it Audi and all these people have to be the ones who suck out through money? We have to get care for another Japan. No man, a time for Japan take some care from we. A time for Japan take care from we. Trinidad send them oil, go to Jamaica. To get refined. I know. Yeah, Jamaicans have made up a pro box. Anyways, people, I love you. Big up on yourself. I was hoping to talk about XRP, but I'll talk about that tomorrow. I'm going to start off my live tomorrow with crypto, because I need to talk about that, because it's literally winding down. Someone say, I know the Chinese dominate. Yep, everywhere. Past and current government are for themselves. They all are. Anyway, beloved, you know, big up on yourself. Tomorrow, yeah man, I don't know already, probably about 7 o'clock. 7, 8 o'clock, somewhere about there. I don't want to do it too late, so we can jump off them hours there. All right? Love, you know, check for Melissa James tomorrow, Marvin. Yes, I did send her my portion last night. I believe that a lot of persons have reached out to her. I'm sure about that. And I'll reach out to her myself tomorrow to find out what's going on. Yeah, man, Len FIFA, I don't say you do that. Big up yourself. What happened to Patagray, Marvin? Patagray, the matter is with Indicom and iProbe now. It is prioritized. Patagray matter has been prioritized. That's the police who did whatever. Him and him squad, the entire squad. Yeah, the matter is before them. And they must understand that they're going to be arrested. From what I gathered today, yep, there's going to be speedy arrest. And none of them can tap it. Not one. And we now stop, because they're not the only ones. There's a group of police officers down at Westmoreland. I'm coming for you too. Here, after 3 police, me a come for uno too. Over Portmore, me a come for uno. Me a come. Me not attacking good police. A drunk for them. Me come in. All right. You don't think of Melissa. You don't think of Melissa coming at Farmer Marvin. Remember me tell you no. All right. Everybody I get shake up, shake out. Me actually tell iProbe today say, me want a job. Wanna give me a job, but you don't have to pay me. Me don't need to pay. Me just want the badge. You give me the badge and it's done. It's over. I lead a squad and clean up a police station now. 1 friggin' month. 1 month. 30 days. Clean. I mean, I ask them, I tell you 1 month. Clean. A clean police force. True. Brand new prison. And when I fastest prison to build for police. For police that have murdered the citizens of this country. And I'm very serious. And I'm going to say this before I get off my live. You see the gunmen that are out there, you say, Uno, listen to me. Call me and give me Uno gun for carry in. I will bring it in. Put away the friggin' gun. Gunmen, put away the gun. Me want my fans them fi hear. So no mouth talk, me no support criminal. Uno put on the gun them. All right. Stop. Take innocent lives. You're a gunman. You forget what's coming to you. Give up the gun them youths. Or give up a gun them. Give up a gun them. Give up the gun them. Alright. Me nah come defend none of uno when police kill on the left on a pitney them. When police murder on the left on a pitney them. On a year what me tell you? Somebody say go apply. Get the real thing. No man, them so won't give me a badge. If they don't give me a badge, me give myself one badge. So who's going to protect them? I don't know. Revolution we are dealing with. Spirit of vengeance upon them. All the people them, including the 2 man who did upon the bike, ride up and kill the people them. I don't know what to kill them for now. Because there are some people who their death, we think that them are innocent people. They might not be innocent people. Enough people out there who them behind other people's death and other people go for them. We don't know. And every case you can't even feel sorry for. You can't even feel sorry for everybody who are dead. You can't even feel sorry for them. Because some of those people who go down, you'll be surprised to know why those people went for them. What them did do. But because we're not judge, this is why I believe in justice and I believe that it should be fair and across the board. There are many persons who are unalived who them are drive some people crazy. Or them do some people so serious evil. Me no want to feel like every death is, oh my God, innocent people, my Lord. With the wicked boy them, you'll be surprised to know that some of those persons who got it, they had it coming. I am not justifying the life extracted from anybody. I mean, I justify it. I am only saying for the record, I know everybody that died are innocent people. I promise you that. But we need to protect the country from every kind of criminals. Every kind. Every single kind. And bring back Jamaica. Manners and respect. Spienton, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure. Today was a good day in terms of my visit. And lastly, did you see that it might not be nothing, but I'm still gonna say it. Did you notice that today in the newspaper, I posted it, that the commissioner of police, Commish, you see I talk out today in the newspaper and I tell police them to be on their good conduct. We don't want to talk, we want arrests. But it was just amazing to know, say, you decide to put out that article today because all weekend you probably heard of my story that was shared with you of the young man, and you feel bad. And you also probably heard I was going to be coming to your office today. So you probably put out something that try look good in the eyes of the people. You will only look good when you put a handcuff on the politicians and the police officers who are unaliving our citizens, our brothers, your brothers. Commissioner of Police. And I'm going to visit your office. That visit is not off. That visit is not off. Ramon's I'm afraid no. And I think because them also know that I now have international connection, they know that I'm not laughing. No. What's coming, they're going to be surprised. Because the people who are going to arrest them are not regular Jamaicans. Are people them were international people who law. I mean, me, when we say, boy, Marvin attack, I am talking. They need to know. Tracy said, don't say when you're going. No boy can't attack me if you want to say Tracy, but I will be going. As I said before, I God guide me and a man. Because I'll do my video and make you know I am going to go. Anyways, my love you know. Bless upon yourself. Get to know XRP. Do what you need to do. I am not a financial advisor. 2026 is going to be the most interesting year for some people. And it's going to be the worst year for a lot of people. Good night, everybody. Big up on yourself.